And we continue to follow Wednesday's devastating fire out of Clearfield County that has left over a dozen people with nothing but the clothes on their backs. Amazingly, no one was seriously hurt in the blaze.
And that's all because one firefighter who residents are calling a hero after he rescued a couple and their baby from the roof of that burning building. Our Jonathan O'Halloran sat down exclusively with that couple and the fire chief who saved their lives.
The fire company thought that we were gone. They gave us no chance on that roof.
Now staying in a nearby motel just days after a fire destroyed their apartment, Brandon and Rebecca Ramos are reliving the scariest moment of their lives.
I woke up thinking I was having a panic attack, and when I woke up, I looked up and I seen smoke, and I said, oh my goodness. I said, go grab the fire extinguisher, Brandon.
Quickly, the Ramos family found themselves trapped on the roof of their 3-story building with nowhere to go.
The flames were coming across the roof towards us, so we didn't really have anywhere to go at that point. I don't really recall it, but apparently I was yelling, let's gather around the bottom, because I was going to throw the baby off to them.
After being stuck on the roof for 20 minutes with flames closing in, the couple heard the sound of a ladder hit their roof.
He threw the ladder up and he's like, where's the baby?
The man on that ladder was the Morris Township fire chief, who was the first to arrive on scene. With no fire gear, he took a ladder from a neighbor and rushed up to save the family.
Somebody said, a ladder's here, and I turned around and I grabbed it and up the steps I went.
He risked his life, no gear, no nothing, to get that ladder up there and get us off of that roof.
The couple and little Camille were whisked away and taken to the hospital for treatment, their real-life nightmare now over. With everything happening so quickly, they never got to speak with the man who saved their lives.
I'd like to thank him so much for getting my family off that roof, because this is the most important thing to me.
Now, for the first time, they had the opportunity to thank Chief Bauman themselves.
Do you want to take this?
I'd do it again. I mean that's what we're trained to do, and that's what we're doing. Like that's what the fire companies are there, you know, to protect lives and property. And I would do it again tomorrow and the next day. And it's heartwarming to be able to, you know, something positive come out of a fire. You know, there's been some tragic fires lately, and one was dispatched with entrapment. You know, you always think the worst. And for it not to be the worst is really heartwarming.
With the trauma of the events now behind them, we took the family back to what little remains of their former home. Now they're thinking of what's next.
Our own little community right here.
It was my mom and Graham, my sister and her kids, my aunt and uncle, and then Justin and them were the newest people, but they were like family.
It's a tragedy, it is. It's a shame. But it's foundation for new roots. We're going to take this as an opportunity for everybody to start new.
As the Ramoses work to get back on their feet, they're also determined to do something special for Chief Bothman.
That man's a hero, and he deserves a hero badge. He needs recognized for what he's done, because he wasn't even supposed to be there at the time. He did not have to do what he did.
He was off that day.
He risked his life, no gear, no nothing, to get that ladder up there and get us off of that roof.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have my family right now.
Jonathan O'Halloran, 6 News.
An incredible story. The families displaced by the fire are in need of help.
For information on donating to them, you can head to our website, WJACTV.com.